Hello, welcome to our Pilates at Home tutorial. This week we're going to go through the single leg stretch. So this is probably one of the more confusing ones we do. You'll always find the hand coordination is a little bit difficult. I'm going to run through it. This one we're on our back and we're switching from leg to leg. And we're bringing one hand to the outside of the ankle and the other hand to the inside of the knee, and we're switching back and forward. The hand positioning is very important during this exercise. It makes the abs work harder, it stops you from cheating a little bit, but what's really important about it is it's at the hips, it's the movement of the hips. The hip joint moves straight up and down, we work the lower leg like a piston. But if we switch the hand position around, the hip starts to twist and rotate, and we start to work our way around the joint capsule, and we can allow it to tighten up instead of keeping it nice and loose and moving in the optimal directions. So we're going to turn over onto our back. I'm going to run through the exercise with you. So, resting your head down on your pillow, we're going to imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop one at a time, hands are by the side, tuck the chin in, chin to the chest, head and shoulders up, right hand comes to the outside of the right ankle, left hand to the inside of the right knee, and straighten the left leg. And then we switch, left hand comes to the outside of the left ankle, right hand to the inside of the left knee, and we straighten the right leg. And we switch back and forward. Always bring the outside hand to the outside of the ankle and the inside hand to the inside of the knee. So once you get into that rhythm, it's quite easy. And if you watch what's happening at your shins, you're moving straight up and down like a piston. If we switch the hand position around, so we imprint the spine again, bring the legs back to tabletop, chin to the chest, head and shoulders up, bring the outside hand to the outside of the knee and the inside hand to the ankle, and we straighten the other leg. You'll start to notice your hips rotate and your knee points out to the side. The exercise also becomes a lot easier. So what's happening now is the hip joints are on an angle, and as we pull in, we're letting the femurs move around that hip joint. So we're not keeping it loose and we're not making it move in its optimal positioning all the time. Imagine you're on a bike, you see the professionals in the Tour de France, you watch their shins, they move up and down like pistons, and that's what we want to recreate when we do this exercise. It means we're getting the hip flexors, the iliopsoas and the inside activated and working as much as it can. To make this exercise harder or easier, it's quite simple. We'll start with the easiest way. We imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop. You can even keep the head and shoulders down. Bring the outside hand to the outside of the right ankle, left hand to the inside of the right knee, and straighten the left leg. And then we switch. And switch. And switch. So we're focusing on the lower abs as we do it this way. So start to recruit the upper abs. We pull the rib cage down. We lift the head and shoulders up. And we switch. Now you can see the knee is coming in quite close to my chest, and the ankle is dropping below the height of the knee. To make it harder, we don't bring the knee past the hip joint, and we can let the ankle drop down. To make that a little harder again, we bring the ankle joint up, and we have to roll up and use the upper abs that little bit more. And we keep the breathing in and out nice and smooth as we switch from side to side. And then rest the feet down. So, that's the single leg stretch. As I said, very simple in theory, but a lot harder in practice. You find at the start it's really difficult to get hand coordination correct, and you find that's one of the hard pieces. But once you get over that, the coordination is really simple, and it's all about working on the ab strength. Starts with lower abs, and we build our way up to recruiting the upper abs even more after that. If you have any questions, email the clinic at platters@rebalancephysiotherapy.ie. See you soon.